Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another Company Heroes 2 replay. Spawn north side as a blue OKW player, got Groflo, I think. Spawn south side as a red UKF, we got Ultramarine. We do have the Universal Carrier going on out. We do have Medium Doctrine Lock-in, Elite Armor Doctrine. And we do have the Mobile Assault Regiment now deployed in the field. Does capture that point there. Showing Pioneers moving around. Got the Universal Carrier now deployed in the field. Another infantry section. May I for after that a setup for the Royal Engineers. The Recovery Squad. Second Volksgrenadiers on the build queue. Volksgrenadiers here. We do have the Universal Carrier heading up north. Volksgrenadiers are behind some good heavy cover. So to do just fine with the Universal Carrier with that heavy cover there. Yep, taking the Universal Carrier at the current rate will be losing out, so you probably will go for some recovery sappers next. Just need some more manpower. In order to something, you gotta sacrifice 250 men. To who? I'm not sure. We do now have the Shroom Pioneers kept the fuel sector. Got the recovery sappers now deployed in the field. Volksgrenadiers here. Of course, you will need a converted battle or converted HQ in order to get out the Panzerfaust. May I for a bit of light cover. We'll be capturing the point there. Trying to eye for a bit of heavy cover there. As there's half track deployed in the field, like going for a battle group HQ. 223 on the build queue as well. Shroom Pioneers kept the fuel sector. Recovery section here. Volksgrenadiers eyeing for a bit of sandbags. We'll receive some damage there. And does get peppered up quite a bit. And the Volksgrenadiers will fall back. Shroom Pioneers push forward. Intersection behind some good heavy cover, so they should do just fine. But scored a number of misses on the advance. It does fall back there. Universal Carrier can start engaging Shroom Pioneers. Quite wounded, can start picking off some models. Does advance to some heavy cover there. Did not stop order command to capture the sector while in somewhat heavy cover. Over here, 221 engaging the intersection. Volksgrenadiers behind some heavy cover there. Does drop a model, knocks him out of heavy cover there. Shroom Pioneers will force back the Universal Carrier. This guy does fall back nice and early, going for nope, no heat grenade just yet. Needs a platoon command post, which is not being built at the moment. Needs another, activation. Not necessarily needs any more fuel nor manpower. Shroom Pioneers gets Veterans 1 behind some good heavy cover still. Vickers rotating around. Shroom Pioneers kind of captured up this point. 221 heading down south. Looks like you used the reload ability. Very nice to see. We'll find the Vickers. We do have the battle group HQ going on up. He needs to retreat back to Vickers. Unless he's trying to go... Intersection's just trying to play some sandbags there. They really need to stop building sandbags in heavy cover. Took quite a bit of damage there.
The new platoon command post is ready.
Does knock him out heavy cover there, and does force him back. Each section behind is a good heavy cover there. We do have now the Volksgrenadiers building some sandbags. Volksgrenadiers built some sandbags.
Command vehicle has gone static. HQ operations now underway.
Volksgrenadiers behind some good heavy cover here. Intersection rotating around. Mine super upgrade, very nice. Does spot the recovery section there. And the Vickers K is here. Needs to get to some heavy cover there. Falls back maybe a little bit too early. Could have probably tangled with a little bit longer, especially for the 221 support. 223 upgrades now available. AEC on the build queue. Vickenwerfer would probably be a good idea relatively soon. But he's a bit far away on manpower for it. How is this Battle Cube HQ? Going for medics has the activation. (223) has taken quite a bit of damage there. Universal Carrier trying to respond. We do have incomplete landmine, so shoe mine there. Gets a lot of fire from that Sturm Pioneers. The 223 has enough health to escape away with. Does not complete the landmine there. Cancels a landmine. Volksgrenadier still finding way behind some good heavy cover there. This is not a good garrison intersection. One window on the side. It would probably better be in light cover than garrison cover, because you have more models firing, which means more DPS. Universal Carrier now receiving some repairs. And the AEC now has been deployed on the field. Medics on the build queue for the British player. And the OKW player does have enough fuel or manpower for a Vickenwerfer. He just started queuing it up. Volksgrenadiers will spot the AEC. Panzerfaust will prevent it from pursuing the 223. Not. There we go. Firing now. And the 223 has established on the sector there, which effectively acts as a open blitz truck, which means it effectively acts as both a munitions and fuel cache. You get both of them, so good amount of extra income there. The Panzerfaust fine, this time in Universal Carrier. SW's half track on the build queue. I'm for a relatively early sheer Panzerquarters, going for the suppressive fire ability. Vickers over here. Vickers here will be nailed, or will nail the Volksgrenadiers.
There's an officer awaiting orders.
You do now assault officer now deployed on the field by the British player. 223 advancing. Will get fetch C1. Volksgrenadiers going to go for a Panzerfaust. Vickenwerfer connects. Does not get a Panzerfaust off. And there's us half tracks being deployed out right here, which will protect some of the cutoff sectors. Does not protect the fuel sector. We do have the assault officer there. We can we're sitting on up. That is a Sturm Pioneer. Now Volksgrenadiers for Panzerfaust. Fires off a business pan tactician there. Panzerfaust going to connect. 223 is going to play Ringer on the Rosie. Does depend there. Vulnerable to small arms fire this moment. Does not get a Panzerfaust off. We're going to work for here, though throws out his own Panzer Tactician. Could try force from the ground, does not. Officer takes some damage. Pioneers do fall back there. Wonder Panzer authorization has been authorized. It's being authorized now. Does have enough manpower now from Oberstassen. AC is not exactly necessarily anti-infantry tools, so one Vickenwerfer should be adequate of all the Panzerfausts. So an Oberstassen is perhaps a good idea right now. Could go for MG34 or Lig as well.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it. Army commandos ready to go.
Commandos have been summoned. Infiltration commandos.
An extra soldier can be added to infantry squads now. The enemy cut our supply line.
Sturm Pioneers advancing. I can't understand why this auction they built a second Tommy, especially with OKW. Royal Engineers, it is a wide open map, and recovery sappers will have a bit of trouble in open ground. Extra intersections, it's generally a pretty good idea. Because this auction does not support wide open ground.
The capture point is being overrun.
Volkswagen is now falling back. AEC pushing forward. Volkswagen is capturing up the VP. Oberstdot's on the flank.
What's next then?
Infiltration commandos are here. And looks like the squad may get wiped on out. Shoe mine here. Does get a bit of suppression, which appears may have saved the entry section. British player got lucky there, I would say. Second Vickenwerfer now deployed on the field. Watching for Panzer IV. He will find a shoe mine soon. Gets 3 models there. Shooting Pioneers, lay down some wire, puts away the Minesweeper. Will probably need to fall back. He could go for a stun grenade, that'll help him out in this fight. But he's already losing too many models there. Throws out a stun grenade. But it's already down to 1 model there. That stun grenade just simply came in way too late. Do you have a lag in the build queue? I would say don't go for lag. Preserve your manpower. You're pretty close to the Panzer IV. Commandos may saw that Vickenwerfer set on up. He did it right to build for open space carrier MG, but Tommies and medics acquired many resources. Problem is, you do need intersections on a wide open map. You can't rely on recovery sappers since they are a close range squad, and this map is wide open. It's a good map for intersections. Commandos here. Gets a nice little bit of ambush. This guy's still suppressed there. Throws out Gem Bomb. Explodes him quite well. Does wipe the squad out entirely. Vickenwerfer gets a shot there. Takes out the Universal Carrier. Volkswagen is engaging the intersection at close range. And the medics are relatively cheap. They're just 180 manpower. You have the Volksgrenadiers take a bit of damage there. It does force him back. Oberstdot's here being engaged by the infiltration commandos. They're wounded there, but so are the Oberstdot's more he runs away. And I think running away was a bit more detrimental. Those are really bad gamma bomb there. Squad starts falling him back.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Capturing the field point. Brings up the Minesweeper, laying down some wire. He has enough manpower or fuel for the Panzer IV, just needs a little bit more manpower. And he's completed the repairs of the AEC. Volksgrenadiers in a little bit open ground. But it says he's in light cover. Flamers are taking some bit of damage there. That Volksgrenadiers were actually pretty spread out, so they actually need to fall back away from the flamethrower, honestly. Oberstdot's gains good damage there. Recovery Sapper does fall back. LIGO roll miss there.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
That shot may be a little bit more effective. Lag does get a good hit there. Shroom Pioneer is rotating around. Especially 2, a little bit wounded, but nice and close to the intersection, but getting hit by multiple intersections right now. May actually lose that squad entirely. The other intersection does drop one of the models there, and he got caught reloading there. And if the commandos on the retreat path, these Shroom Pioneers looks like will be going on down. Hands of 4 now deployed on the field.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
And not really. The bolt action rifles of the Tommies are pretty good. And plus, you do have to spend fuel to get out Brens, not to mention munitions as well. In which you do need the more immediate effect from the Tommies.
A capture point is being overrun.
Hands 4, push way forward. Does crush the heavy cover there, displace the commandos. And the assault officer does fall back as well. Commandos take a shot there from the Panzer IV. Gam bomb, bad prediction. He thought he was going to go down the that path. AEC picking off that Volksgrenadiers. Flamer Sappers going for the VP.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
Cromwell now in the build queue.
Cromwell gun tank ready for action.
Cromwell on the field. Hands 4 forward. No 6-pounder, but the AEC can provide some fire support. Primarily the crit shots can be quite useful. Frangible smoke grenade, I thought it was going to be a gammon. Fires a ground there. Throws that out gammon there. Did I say gammon? I meant bundle. With the Obsassin. Hands 4 rolls a miss, but Kenneworth playing Ring Around the Rosie. The other one's in a good angle. It's good. Pending on the Cromwell. Does go to target shreds. Gets a pending on the Cromwell. The Kenneworth gets another good shot there. AEC goes down. Cromwell has 2 pens onto it. Panzer 4 now has 2 pens onto it as well. Throws a smoke round there. Right before the Panzer 4 fired. I thought the next shot would have been Panzer 4. Gets a good hit there on the intersections. And Panzer 4 is going to fall back, get some repairs going.
Capture point is being overrun.
Cromwell pushes forward, gets a pen on the Panzer IV, does not take out that one. The Kenneworth gets a good shot there. Both these tanks, one more pen and they're done for. He does have the vehicle crew repair, so you could pop that to help out with repairs. 6-pounder on the build queue. Panzer IV needs to fall back. He does use vehicle crew repair on the Cromwell. The repair over here is primarily meant for a crit repair. It doesn't actually repair too much.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points. Anti-tank gun ready to do some damage.
6-pounder now deployed in the field. That was how smoke grenade of the commandos, and frangible smoke there from the Obstassin. That's interesting. Shroom Pioneers going to get suppressed. That VP is not in the not under any reasonable threat. May decapture the point. Volkswagen is pretty forward. They could perhaps get into some heavy cover there. Destroys the destroys some other sandbags and wire. The other one does run in front of it, which is not a good idea, and gets annihilated. Prioritize fire turned on. Cannon Warfare gets a good pen there. Pens 4 up here. Looks like got multiple pens there from the 6-pounder. This guy may go down. No prioritize fire turned on. Hits a shot, or throws a shot towards the Cannon Warfare. Landmine going on down. No hammer nor anvil. Has enough fuel for another Cromwell. Another Panzer IV on the build queue.
A capture point is being overrun.
Volkswagen is firing away. They're receiving some fire. Looks like both the Volkswagen and the recovery staff needs to fall back. Vickers finds the Cannon Warfare. We may see a Firefly in the build queue for the British player at the current rate. But then again, his biggest problem right now is manpower. Pens 4 gets a good pen there. Could have popped. Oh, we got the heat rounds there. A little bit late. Gets another pen there. Fires smoke round there. Force fire the ground there. Unsuccessful. He has basically one more heat round to fire. So officer may be going forward for a gamma bomb. French will smoke. Yep, another French will smoke there by the Oberstrassen. We could see a bundle grenade as well, but he's low on munitions. Does fall back there. 2 Panzer IVs now in the field. Maybe, yeah, I do think it'd be a good idea for the British player to go for a Firefly. Then he could follow up with a land mattress. Firefly on the build queue. He is lacking manpower though. Good hit there. Hands 4 backing on off. No upgrade onto it. Low ammunition, so the Panzer Commander can't really be used to bring in the artillery. British player is low on manpower in return. Has plenty of munitions. No real munitions sink. Probably a good idea. Maybe try to squeeze out weapon racks out. Going for some more landmines. It's another good way to spend munitions. Actually, with that much munitions, tulips would be a good idea. Would be very Dutch with the Firefly.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
Carmel hitting that intersection. Not intersection, Shroom Pioneers. And there in the Panzer IV. Heat grenade is going to be thrown. Or maybe not. Oceaneers take a bit of damage. Commandos do throw out a Gammon bomb. Volkswagens do largely avoid it. Obersatzen in pursuit, and Panzer IV as well.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Bit of damage, but nothing too crazy at the moment. And now the VP is in favor of the OKW player by a small margin. Panzer IV gets a pen, Panzer files firing. Firefly on the other side of the map. We have, of course, a British landmine there, and the Panzer IV is falling on back. The cannon for falling on back, the other ones just remains hidden.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
Firefly rolls a miss there. Gets a good pen. Great shot there on the recovery sap, or on the assault officer. Panzer IV is on a fall back, has a bit of beating there. Intersection engaging the lag, which looks like it will be knocked out soon. This Volkswagens are falling on back. Heat round on the Cromwell. 2 more pens and it's done for. Panzer IV now eventually 4. And there goes Cromwell.
We've lost the Cromwell tank.
Eventually 4 increases enables the main gun to be pushed even further, increasing accuracy. Getting some great hits there. Oh, I didn't realize the other Panzer IV did go down to the Firefly, my bad. Good pens there. Match 3 opens the dots and pushes away forward. Another half track on the build kill. It looks like it's going to be eyeing towards the King Tiger. With a single Firefly on the field, no big anti-armor threat where you have to deploy all your own anti-armor assets. East game bombed ever so slightly. And that commando squad could go down, but they have more smaller target size upon retreat when they're veteran C3, if I remember correctly. Sturm Tiger can now be summoned.
Supply is looking a bit squiffy. Line's been cut. Wireless intercept. They still have 300 points remaining.
Assassin still suppressed. Intersection push way forward.
A capture point is being overrun.
Volkswagens do find some heavy cover there. Firefly wounded. Eventually 4 Panzer IV getting repaired on up. Volkswagens do get around to the other side of the track to avoid the suppression. But that means there's also now a little bit flank. Lag hitting that to Vickers. Now you've got to try to smoke up the Vickers for the moment. 6-pounder does connect on the Panzer IV. We've got the officer here. Take a bit of damage. Those are Shum Pioneers. Blitzing on out of there. Throws a Gammon bomb onto the Shum Pioneers. Does partially explode. Mate does lose a Shum Pioneer. Vigor's packing it up. Get on out of there. Got intersection over here. Comes the VP.
The new engineer section is waiting for orders.
Another recovery sap deployed field to replace the one he lost. This guy, of course, has Veteran C5, which means passive healing out of combat. Very nice to have. Sapper is repairing up the Firefly now.
capture point. They're trying to take it.
Firefly here.
Firefly receiving some repairs. It looks like this guy gets wiped out as well. Good ambushes by that commando squad, using that ability quite often. Let's see, King Tiger, he has not all the structures on the... No, that's... yeah, he does have all the structures. What I saw was the Panzer IV. So needs, what, 2 more minutes worth of fuel to get out a King Tiger. He should have plenty of manpower by then, assuming he doesn't lose everything in a moment. Six-pounder connects on the Panzer IV, who just got Veteran C5. Great hits there. And the flame engineers do explode.
The enemy have destroyed an engineer section.
Those are Gammon. Jump Pioneers also explode. And a bit of smoke there from the retreating commandos. There's 5 Volksengers capture the VP, or maintaining it. And the Vickers is getting hit by the lag. Bit of smoke there. Hands forward, back on off. British player has plenty of munitions. I'm surprised there's not been any tulips. Blitz, but does manage to get the connection to Blitz with a reduced accuracy. Looks like more than one Vicano shot will take out is needed to take out the Firefly. Another frangible smoke there. OKW player's out of munition, so you can't necessarily go for any more Garen bombs. Another Chroma on the build queue. Maybe a good idea to start taking up towards Churchill's. Though I don't know if he has gotten for either of those. Nope, neither Hammer nor Anvil.
This upgrade's very nice.
That is not a commando squad. He's on the wrong side of cover. Not to mention really packed up for the light to obliterate this entire squad.
There's a rather splendid Cromwell ready to go.
A somewhat splendid Cromwell now on the field, and as well as a King Tiger.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
We do now the Cromwell push way forward. And we're for getting hit. And Cromwell engaging this Obsassin does roll a miss there. King Tiger rotating responds. If he has heat rounds activated, we'll two-shot a Cromwell. Just get one pen, one kind of over hit there. And looks like we'll maintain being out of range. Fireflies do have tulips available now. And does capture the point.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
Firefly connects. King Tiger, time for commandos, rolls a miss. Gets a pen there. Adds a pen from the 6-pounder who's Veteran C2. So they've got a no squad right there. Obsassin hitting the center of the map.
Capture point is being overrun.
Get a bit of burst in the 6-pounder. Commandos push way forward. Gammon bomb. Does... Oh, no, that was a smoke grenade. I've been horrible calling that stuff. I kept on calling something's gammon bomb and bundle grenade, but they constantly been throwing smoke and frangible smoke. I've been completely wrong about almost all of that. Commandos push way forward. Do fall back there. Firefly rolls a bounce. Got another officer here who may throw a gammon bomb. 35 on the Obsolatan. And we got some artillery being brought in by the officer. Any hammer or anvil? Nope. No anvil and approach some airburst rounds. Section hitting that the Kenwerfer. Cromwell receives the pen there. Start repairing up the King Tiger. King Tiger gets a pen there, bounces there. Rolls a miss there. Doing some sandbags. We do now have hammer being researched by the British player. Obsatson blitzing his way forward, has the V5 sprint ability. And 6-pounder there. Boys, that grenade there, very nice.
Battle drills for hammer attacks are ready for use.
Force him back there. Got some more officer artillery raining on in. Volksgrenadiers. No, Obsatson does avoid it. Does get the out of combat sprint. Intersection over here, trying to protect this VP. But of course, got the King Tiger riding some escort. Great shot there. Nearly nukes the entire squad. This next shot could actually wipe out the squad, depending where it lands. A bit of premonition there, let's just say. Repairability there. Oh, repairability and debris flying around.
Trying to take one of our points.
Double Kenwerfer here. No repairability. Looks like he's out of vision range, not necessarily out of weapons range. Debris falls from the sky. Yep, just staying out of vision range. Volksgrenadiers may spot the Firefly. Pen there. The other one's idle. Double taps Cromwell there. King Tiger pushing the Kenwerfer, not the Kenwerfer, Vickers. Comet tank on the build queue. Oh, we've got the British landmine there, which the King Tiger could find. Takes out the Vickers and will not find the landmine. Even if he does find the landmine, he does have access to the crit repair ability.
Capture point is being overrun.
Volksgrenadiers do get spotted.
We have 200 points now.
Great shot there.
There's a Comet tank ready to go.
Got these units heading down south. Looks like the Firefly is getting hit by the Kenwerfers. One does fall back. He does lose a squad entirely. That was the last of his Volks. He has still 2 Obsatson. Should be plenty of infantry at the moment. He can forward another Panzer IV. He has enough fuel for it. Though with some of this armor in the field, it could be a good idea to go for a Jagdpanzer. And then follow up another Obsatson for our Sturm Pioneer. Squad getting hit pretty hard there. He may lose eventually 5 Obsatson to the officer. Does. Firefly pursuing the King Tiger. And we do have the Cromwell getting hit by the Kenwerfers. Good pen on the Comet tank. King Tiger needs repairs. Tubes fire stuns the King Tiger. Double the cannon warfare shot there on the combat tank.
Our anti-tank guns is gone.
And the combat tank does go down there. Firefly falls on back. King Tiger has health, and the British player has resigned. This Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.